Alright, friends, legacy lovers, hey there, and welcome to this week's Accumulated Knowledge with Noah Walker for Team Cardhoarder. This week we are going to be playing some Miracles again, which I'm really excited about. Miracles has always been one of my favorite decks in Legacy, but I never got enough reps in with it to be all that good, so I'm really happy to be able to be practicing it again this week. We're still playing Joe Lissette's list, same 75 as last week. Pretty standard stuff. I see some lists play 3 Counterbalance, he has 4. I see some lists main deck 4 Swords to Plowshares, he has 3 in the main one on the board, so he's taking he's hedging his bets in a little, different places, but the concept's still very sound, very good deck. He plays a Cavern of Souls because there are 3 Snapcasters, 3 Clicks, and 2 Vensers, and along with the 2 Caracas and the Cavern against like any control deck, or sorry, Caracas doesn't help with Snapcaster, but with the Clicks and the Vensers, Cavern, Caracas, that's basically how you can grind out almost any control deck in Legacy. It's playing 2 Entreat the Angels, 4 Terminus, 2 Jace, the 2 Jace to 2 Entreat, and the Clicks are definitely the main ways that the deck can win. Definitely has a lot of ways to stall and just set up counterbalance, Sensei's Divining Top, counter anything your opponent plays. Really annoying strategy, but really effective and really fun. That's basically the main deck. Nothing too crazy. Only plays 3 Force of Wills. Probably is a little concession to some of the combo decks. It's pretty good against combo. Only on like turn 0, turn 1-ish is when it shines, especially against combo. But with a deck like this, you just want to set up your counterbalance Sensei's Divining Top as fast as possible against the combo decks. And Force is generally not that great against decks that aren't combo. But I imagine that the matchups aren't fantastic. But yeah, again, moving on to the sideboard. Here we've got 2 Rest in Peace. So for the lands decks, I'm sure it's good against them. Reanimator, stuff like that. An extra Swords to Plowshares for the creature decks. Moat seems like a really good one against Eldrazi, which we'll be playing against this week. Lucky that we have these moats in here. He brought it in against me when we played and I was playing Grixis, so it seems pretty good against all of the non-Delver cards coming from a Grixis deck. Got 3 Fluster Storms, definitely just there for the Storm matchup. Probably fine against other combo decks. It doesn't seem horrible. 2 Back to Basics. I really love this card. It's really fun. The deck only plays 6 basics, but it plays a lot of fetch lands, so you can fetch out the basics pretty much every game if you need to. There's nothing that really stretches the mana base in the main deck. You only really want Tundras because it helps you cast Plow into Counterbalance, and there's Terminus and stuff like that. So there's nothing that really stretches the mana, so you can afford to get island planes, and for the most part that will cast most of your spells, so you can just cast Back to Basics pretty easily, and it seems super powerful against a lot of decks in Legacy. Most decks don't play very many basic lands. Seems especially good against lands decks, against maybe brings in against Delver decks. I think I'm going to end up bringing it in against this Eldrazi deck that we're playing against this week. But yeah, it seems like a really good card. There's a Pyroblast, Red Elemental Blast split over here. Probably to be really good against Cabal Therapy. 1 Pyroblast, 2 Red Elemental Blast. Good against Jason Mind Sculptor, of course. So you'd probably want it in the mirror match type matchups. It seems really good against Delver decks. It's a very flexible staple Legacy card in Pyroblast, Red Elemental Blast. And then to finish it off, we've got 2 Wear and Tears. Wear and Tear seems like it's mostly there for stuff like Chalice. I think Chalice of the Void on 1 is actually really good against this deck because Sensei's Divining Top is one of the most important cards. Same with Pithing Needle, naming Sensei's Divining Top. So I think that's what Wear and Tear is there for mostly. There's some enchantments that you can hit in some matchups, but I think it's mostly there for those annoying artifacts to shut down top. So, alright, it seems like that's the deck. I'll get you over to the matches in just a second.